Welcome to a new English task for today. I hope you all had so much fun yesterday making your funny jumbled up poems. And today we're going to do more of that. First off, who can remember what is a poem? There's a nice little picture I've added on our class page here to explain to you what a poem is. Remember, we talked about this in class, of a poem being a piece of writing that expresses people's feelings and ideas. So there's lots and lots of different types of poems. Some poems can have rhyming words. Some poems don't even need to rhyme. Remember, we did acrostic poems in class. So there's lots and lots of different types to have a look at. Today we're going to be looking more at jumbled poems. So they're sort of funny and they don't really make much sense. Now, to start today's lesson, I want you to go back to yesterday and read "'Twas Midnight" because you're going to be comparing this poem to our new poem from today. After you read "'Twas Midnight" again, you can go to today's task and read our new poem called "Good Night." And once you've read both of them, you're going to see, is there any similarities between them? Do they have anything that's the same about them? Let's read "Good Night" together. Can you follow along with me? Let's make it big so we can see. Here we go. I said my pajamas. I slipped on my prayers. I went up my slippers. I took off my stairs. I turned off the bed. I jumped in the light. The reason for this? You gave me a fright. Oh, that is such a funny poem, year one. It doesn't make any sense. How on earth can you say your pajamas? And how can you slip on your prayers? And how can you took off my stairs? Do you take off your stairs at the end of the night before you go to bed? That is awfully funny. It is a jumbled up poem, just like the one that you did yesterday. All right, here's the first part of our task. If we scroll down, it's called fright. What sort of things could have given the person in the poem a fright? So see if you can think of at least 3 different things of what might have scared the person in the poem. And once you've thought of your favorite reason, you can draw a beautiful picture of it right here in this big orange box. After you've drawn your picture, you're going to write 2 or 3 really good golden sentences explaining what's happening in your picture. Right? Now, Miss Tanner is going to write down here. I'm going to tell you what I would have drawn in my picture. Then I'm going to write some sentences. So, let's see. I'm going to write it down here. Now, I think he might have been afraid of the dark. So, I'm going to write in my sentence, I think he was afraid of the dark. Full stop. When it is dark, he might be thinking of monsters under the bed. Full stop. So that might be why Miss Tanner thinks he's a bit scared. Let's read it together. I said, I think he was afraid of the dark. When it is dark, he might be thinking of monsters under the bed. Very good. So have a think why he might be scared and write me 2 or 3 good sentences. Now the fun part, just like yesterday, we're going to do a jumbled up poem. This one you're going to be making all by yourself. So you can see that there's some blue arrows here. Over here it says, I walked. Now let's follow the arrow. This arrow points to this box. So we need to think of a sentence. Where would we walk? These sentences need to make sense. Where would I walk? Let's see. I might walk downstairs. So I might write the word downstairs. Very good. I'm going to make the writing a little bit smaller for this activity. Very good. So I might walk downstairs. Now this one says, I sat down, and I'm going to follow the blue arrow. My answer is going to go in this top box. So let's think of something that makes sense. Where can we sit down? Miss Tanner's going to say, I sat down on the chair. Very good. Now let's move down here. I picked up. Let's follow the blue arrow. We're going to write down here in this box. What did I pick up? Let's see. I picked up a Lego toy. Very good. So I picked up my Lego toy, and that's going to go down here. The next one says, I ate. Let's follow the blue arrow to see where I'm going to write my answer. I ate yummy pizza. And that answer is going to go here. Got two more. I drank. Let's follow our blue arrow. It's going to go in the last box. What did I drink? I drank water. Move that down here. And the last one says, I washed up. Let's follow the blue arrow. That answer is going to go in this box. I washed up after dinner. There's my jumbled poem. So those things made sense. But now, if I go back and I read it from going across, it won't make sense anymore. It'll be a jumbled up poem. So I'm going to read the one that does make sense. I walked downstairs. I sat down on the chair. I picked up a Lego toy. I ate yummy pizza. Remember to follow your blue lines. I drank water. I washed up after dinner. So that all made sense. Now though, we're going to ignore the blue arrows and we're going to read it from side to side and see if it jumbles up. This is how it sounds. I walked on the chair. I sat down downstairs. I picked up yummy pizza. I ate a Lego toy. Oh goodness. I drank after dinner. I washed up water. Some of those did not make much sense. So that's what happens when we jumble them all up. Well done, year one. Who thinks they can give their own poem a go? So right where Miss Tanner's written her red words, you're going to write your own ideas. And when you've finished writing your ideas, there's a space down below that you can write your poem all out, the jumbled up version, and practice reading it. All right, year one, have fun, get creative, and start jumbling up those sentences.